Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome to a little mini-series since we're still in the heart of October, doing some horror games. Even though this isn't technically a scary game, it's got ghosts in it, so that's gotta count, right? Welcome to Let's Play Ghostbusters 2 for the original Game Boy. This is a game that I played so much growing up, and I never beat the game. I've been playing it ever since I was probably, I don't know, like 7, 8 years old. And I've never beaten the damn thing. And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna beat the damn thing. I really want to. Just so that I will have that finally in my life, knowing that I beat the damn game. So it's a fun little game. I think, personally, it's gotta be probably the best Ghostbusters game I've played, because most of them are shit. So, but this one's pretty cool, though. There's not really anything special about any of the characters. It doesn't matter who you pick. They all have the exact same abilities. They all have the same, like, health and whatnot. But your objective, as it would stand, is you go around all the different levels, and you capture all the ghosts. I think that's pretty standard fare. And the way it controls is actually really good. It's very smooth. And the objects is very simple. You just take your little, your beam here, and you freeze them. And then you send the, you know, the little capture device out here, and you're good to go. And it's just, that's basically all it is. They give you a set amount of people to go capture, based off of, joggers, for some reason. Little, tiny balls of slime here. Not to be confused with Slimer, though those are certainly in the game, so we'll see plenty of that. And you just go from floor to floor and you do it, and you get a boss fight later on, and, that's pretty much the entire course of the game, and it's just it has such a catchy little soundtrack. I love it. And I love all the character models in here. I think they're done very well. It's just, I don't know, it's like a weird, addicting, little satisfying arcade game. I apologize for the screen flicker. That's kind of the downside of using emulated versions of things, is that they're gonna be imperfect recreations, so it happens. Gotta be careful, though. If you get hit by any of these guys, you'll take a hit on your life bar. So, it's, you gotta be, Jesus! The interesting thing here, though, is that both of your players have a life bar. There's Slimer, by the way. So you have to be careful. Like that right there. So it's not really a kind of thing that if you lose all of your life on one character, that another one will come in. But you can go talk to them, and you'll get these special little abilities where you can just go obliterate the shit out of these guys. This is not good. Definitely not my best performance so far, that is for damn sure. Oh, for God's sakes, just fucking die already. Are you kidding me? Ugh. He was just like avoiding that thing like the plague. Is this the boss fight? This is not the boss fight. So, as I was trying to say, you have separate life bars for both the guy in the front and in the back, but you can refill those at different times. If you go talk to the little scientist guys, they'll always give you a little health boost. But if you lose all of your health on any one of the two life bars, the game is over. So, you have to be very, very careful about the way you go about doing things. It's there are continues, of course, but I want to really try to get through this game without using any. Just because that's the way I love to play games. I've never really been one to want to have to utilize doing, you know, continue runs and whatnot. I'm more of a perfectionist. I want to Jay-Z this shit and get it done in one go. So we got some pickaxes here, which will allow you to blow through a wall. Really comes in handy. So we'll do that wall. We'll do this wall, and I guess we can do this wall. Doesn't necessarily matter too much. It just really helps for timing. It's kind of interesting with this game. For having, oh, here we go. Yeah, oh, this is the best one. I love this power-up. It just freezes everybody in place, and you can just go snag them up right away. Unfortunately, we kind of squandered our good fortune on that power-up, but it's okay. Has a extremely catchy little soundtrack considering how simple it is. And with also how, you know, kind of weirdly repetitive as the gameplay is, it's still really satisfying when you catch one of these guys. Because I love this sound effect. It looks like it's shooting bats out. Or like really weird, it also looks like really weird saggy tits with nipples. Look at nice. I know there's another jog around here. I also love the door opening sound effect. It kind of actually reminds me of something from the original, what was it? The original Addams Family game on the NES, the one that was made by Ocean. Yeah, that was a fun little game too. I just randomly picked this game up just a couple of days ago. Actually, I just had like this weird hankering for wanting to play it. And, I played it for probably like a good half hour, and man, it was so much fun. It was such a cool little, like a cool little trip back in time. I love when you come up on games like that. One that you haven't played in probably a good 10 or 15 years, and you just randomly get this feeling where you're like, you know what? I just really, really want to play that game for some reason. And then you do it. And then you really enjoy it. Okay. By the way, in case you're wondering what happens if you run out of time, the level doesn't end. What happens is all the ghosts that are available in the room, they turn into tokens. And so I think they're just worth less. So here's our boss. It's kind of a really easy thing. With these boss fights, they're kind of interesting. You only get the use of one person's abilities, and the other guy just becomes invincible. So you can actually use it strategically as kind of like a human shield sort of thing. And then you can pick up this thing, and now you can both shoot. So, always be mindful of your power-ups that come down. In case you're wondering why I'm kind of waiting this one out, I'm waiting for these. You can get some health pickups that will restore some of your HP. So, it's really one of the only places that you can do that. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, now we're good. Now I feel better about this. I've waited for so damn long that now they're kind of getting up in my face a little bit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Give me this thing. Now you're in big, big trouble. Let's roast his onion. God, they have a lot of hit points. Especially the fat one. The fat guy? That's not the fat guy. That's the fat guy. I don't know how any of those buildings are standing up out there with how weird and bendy they are. That is not good building integrity. If there's one area that I am not a fan of, is this area. There's a couple of new enemies that they introduce in here that I am hardly a fan of in any way. I would really love for these things to stop being an asshole. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about here once we get there, but it's an enemy that it's a floating ghost head, and you have to get it. You have to capture it just quickly enough, otherwise it'll go on this weird little spinning tirade. Oh my god. Yeah, it'll go on like this crazy little spinning tirade where it becomes completely invincible, and it spins for way too long. Shit. I thought I could get around him. I'm pretty sure that this, you know, no continues run is probably not going to happen with the rate that we're going here. I just have to hope that during the boss... Oh my god. These fucking joggers. I have never gotten hit by so many egregious little things as I have been here. This is ridiculous. Normally these things are, you know, it's virtually, you have to like try to get hit by them. But I'm getting slammed. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we're good. I'm coming for your soul. Oh, no, you don't. Nope, not happening. Not getting hit by one of your stupid asses again. Okay. I kind of want to let the timer run down so you guys can get a decent idea of what it looks like when the timer runs out. All the ghost guys turn into like these weird spinning Ghostbusters tokens, and they're like super aggressive. It's kind of, they get really hard to dodge, and they'll all be on screen at once, I believe. So you got to be extremely careful about how you approach them if it comes up to that. If all goes well, though, we won't have to deal with it, because I've had a couple of times where I let the timer run out, and it gets it gets a little crazy. Okay, yeah, this is a new enemy right here. These weird-looking lizard things. So they're quite the pain to deal with. There's another new enemy as well. There's actually quite a few new enemies in this level. Yeah, here's the ghost head guys. If you let them sit for too long, they'll start getting all crazy and spinny. Shit. That's what I'm talking about, right there. And they do it so long. It's just like, fucking knock it off already. You're already gonna give yourself a whiplash, probably. Okay. Nope. And, alright. Yeah, there's another enemy that will show up, I think, as soon as all of these main guys are taken care of, when we start whittling down the total. There we go. And basically what they are, they're like these little like court jester guys that show up on top of like a little exercise ball kind of thing. And oh god, they're deceptively really fast. Like there they are right there. They'll only show up for like a second. And if you don't stun them and capture them right away, they're gonna fucking get you. You can't get out of the way of them fast enough. And they're so they're awful. There's one area where you come up on like 4 of them at a time. There we go. Okay, where's our little head demon at? There he is. No, come here. No! God damn it. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. Yeah, your ass is mine, bitch. No, no. This is the room. Ah! Ooh, I got him. Nice. Ah! You got any more? Apparently not. This is usually one of the levels where the time runs out on me, by the way. But we'll see if we can't get all the way through it without dealing with it. It's a ploy. I'm not falling for it. Haha! I've fallen for that trap so many times through playthroughs of this game where you want to just run in there and get the lizard guy, but that clown's just sitting there like, get in here, you fucking bastard. I'm gonna... As soon as you come in here, I'm just gonna plow you over with my ghost ball. Okay, yep. He's gonna try to bait me into it again. Aha! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh boy! Oh man. We shouldn't have gotten through that at all. We totally should have gotten screwed over by that. That was... That was... I'm gonna chalk that one up to pure, unadulterated luck. Ah! You motherfucker, you. It's alright, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Still got a couple of hit points left. There we go. Is this where the next... No, we got one more level left. Yeah. Oh, I hate this level. There's too many narrow corridors in here. Oh, boy. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Ugh. What I think we'll do for this episode, this game is very, very short, by the way. There's only 6 actual levels, and so, I mean, we're, you know, brushing up on being a third of the way done already. So what I figure we'll do is we'll get through this you know, World 2 boss that comes up right after this level. Then we'll call the episode good, and we'll try to get this whole thing done in a short little 3 episodes. That's kind of what I figure would be a successful amount of time for this. I just hope that we can get through it. That's kind of my big deal here. But I've never really seen a lot of gameplay things for this game. That was one reason why I was extremely excited to kind of fiddle around with it, because it's a game that I've had so much fun with over the last, you know, 20 years of my life. And so, yeah, I figured it'd be kind of a cool little departure from, you know, things that, you know, like your conventional horror games like Resident Evil and, you know, Silent Hill, which I still really want to play at some point. Come on, pick him up. There we go. And something just a little more lighthearted and arcadey, if you will. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. I think one of the things about this game that makes me love it so much, and that's such a key component of this game, is how well it controls. I can't stress enough how well this game controls. If the controls for this game were awful, I would absolutely hate this game. Because, as you've seen before, there are a lot of times where you've got to have really precise movements to dodge some different, you know, enemy patterns and things. So, for the game to have really nice, fluid, responsive controls is absolutely a deal maker here. I love it. Only got a couple enemies left, and I believe they're just these two guys. Come on. Come on, come to Papa. Here we go. Oh, I got you. There's one, and there's two. Okay, so now I get to handle another boss, and this boss is kind of absurd. Oh, we got another full floor left. Ah, crud. Alright, well, we'll deal with this really quick. This is it's kind of a weird, convoluted level, but it does have a very cool power-up, and I'm pretty excited to utilize that. It's a power-up where it'll actually let us walk through walls. It's gonna be awesome. And I think they also pair it up, if you can find it, with one that allows, it like freezes everybody in place, and so you can walk through walls and just decimate everybody. It's super awesome. We'll just see if we can do it. Come on. Come on. And I'll take you while I wait for him. Oh, hurry up. God, you're so slow. There we go. How many do we have? 23? I got my camera right in front of parts of the screen, so I can't see the total of people that I still need. Taking this total down nice and quickly, though. I've generally had a much harder time with that, because I run into so many of these stupid ghost heads that just continually don't want to cooperate when I try to take them out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the walk through walls part. It's fantastic. It makes this entire part so much easier. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's the one that freezes them. Here we go. Yes. Time to wipe the floor with them. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, give me a couple more. Ah! Oh, whoa, 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 okay, that's a little more than I bargained for there. At least we're on the right side of the field. The last time that I got that power-up set, by the time it wore off, I was on the wrong end of the floor, and I ended up running out of time. I'm actually going through this exponentially faster than I did the first time playing through it. This is one, the first time that I played through it just a couple days ago. I ended up having, the time ran out on me because I kept getting lost in the room. And I couldn't figure out where I was going, and I just had such a poor, horrible time. Shit. Ooh, down to one more hit point. This isn't good. We're gonna have to kind of cheese the boss a little bit so we can get some hit points. But the boss itself isn't very hard. That's the big thing. Is that it's just kind of a timing exercise, really. 'Cause it's gonna sit here and kind of go back and forth, and it's gonna shoot some different weird little flaming heads at us. But as long as we stay mindful here, it's not gonna be a big deal. And then the train turns into a bunch of disembodied heads, and then it'll reassemble itself later. So you just have to avoid them. And if we do it long enough, there we go. Perfect. Oh, nice, I got a shield. That's where you want to just wail away on it. Even if it only gives you 2 seconds of ability to use it. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no. Oh, God. That was like a Gradius caliber dodge right there. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. This is good. This is good. That's real good right there. Come on, baby. Ah. It's a horrible time for that thing to disintegrate again. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I ran out of power-up. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Super down with that. We're back up to almost full health at this point. Ready to take on the world when we do our next episode. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot that it does that little area of effect thing there. Alright, that's okay. We'll end up getting another heart power up here in a minute. It seems like it always drops one during this phase. Or maybe not. Maybe we maxed out on them already. There we go. Alright. If you've got yourself a quick hand, you're in good shape. By the way, using a USB wired NES controller, I figured when you're playing the original Game Boy games on an emulator, this is about as close as you're going to get to kind of the same button layout as an original Game Boy, so I thought it was a nice touch. Alright, stage 3. We're going to call it good right here, though. This, right here, this part of the game, by the way, is really about as far as I remember into this game. I don't really recall anything that takes place beyond this point. I always had such a hard time getting to that ghost train boss, so kind of just about everything that goes on beyond this point is fairly new to me. So we'll have kind of a fun time experimenting with it and seeing what's up with that girl up in the corner there. She's got a very strange kind of like emoji face. It's creepy. So, until then, my friends, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.